Hi guys, so I'm doing a final update before I enter my 4th year in Honors Kinesiology at the University of Waterloo. This video is just some tips for students entering their first week, first year, Frosh week, residence, being a roommate, some tips, advice about classes, and much more. So first of all, I am super excited about this year. I just wanted to say that it does get better through the years. If your first year is hard and you're struggling and you want to drop out, stick it through. I failed 2 classes my first semester. It was on academic probation after that. I pulled it through. I made up the courses over the next summer, and life's been good since then. You learn good ways to study, bad ways to study, and what classes to miss and what classes not to miss. So let's begin. I guess you're going to move in September, the first week. Make sure you bring everything. Don't bring like unnecessary things that you don't need if you're living on residence, because your rooms are really small, so you don't need a big couch or something like that. I brought a TV, a mattress pad, sheets, comforters, and food because I lived at UWP EV Hall, so I had the apartment style kind of housing, and I really did enjoy that. I had great roommates. I didn't fight with them because I filled out my form properly and didn't lie about it. I was never a big partier, but things I wish I would have done during Frosh week were just go to all the activities. You're going to love, there's a play during the first week, and it's so funny. I went and saw it every year since then, and I can't wait to see it for the last time this year. And it's true what they say in the play, like, university is kind of like that. Trying to think of what else. Pretty much, to be a good roommate, I would say that you should pick up after yourself. Don't leave your sink full of your own dishes. It's super annoying when you want to go cook something and there's no dishes, especially if you're using someone else's. That's just rude. Don't take people's dishes when you're moving out, because that will start some big fights. Freshman 15, as you can see, I'm not the biggest person. I never really gained it. When I started university, I weighed 120 and I weigh 110 now. I am biased probably because I'm in kinesiology, so my life is workout, fitness, healthy eating, all that stuff. But to be honest, I don't eat super healthy. I lived off of Burger King, Pita Pizza, teriyaki, Subway, all in the first year. The meal plan, I got a light meal plan, and I finished it before first semester was even over. So maybe you should get a little bit of a bigger one. But I do eat a lot, I guess, so I don't know. Depends on how much you eat. And cooking on residence is great. My roommates and I cooked together all the time. And you'll make some really good friends in residence, friends that you're going to be friends with for the rest of your university career. I'm still like best friends with three or four of them that we met in the first week of classes. As for residence and off-campus housing is a lot cheaper, but it depends where you live also. I think I paid an extra $200 a month or something like that living on residence than I do now, which is quite a bit of money actually. So if you can afford it, then I would recommend residence, but if you can't, then I wouldn't. I think everyone's guaranteed a spot on residence at the University of Waterloo for their first year. Yeah, I do recommend applying to be a Don. I know a couple people who have gone to do that, and they did enjoy it. It's a lot of work, though, so be prepared, and you can't leave a whole lot. I think you can leave like 1 or 2 weekends in a month, if that. I recommend clubs. So I personally did the campus response team, which is like the medical team on campus. They train you in first aid, CPR, and just like a bunch of procedures.